Guys, it worked! Oh my god, it worked! This is not a drill! Oh, she's not wearing the fucking complexion, is she? At all.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we
Show me her
present
face.
ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you.
Excuse you. Excuse you?
Our real concern
He's
is
taken!
London. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Tegan. Poor Tegan. What have they done to you, sir? Okay, now show me Inky's face. If it's bad, I'm just going to close the game and we're going to fix it right now before I get too far into here. I gotta go back to the Emporium. Damn it. I can't remember which one I chose. If it's the one without freckles, I can live with it.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise de Lyon, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Why can't I get, like, I think she's wearing the right... I don't know. Why is the fucking lighting horrible?
Since Corypheus fell, I think you may have spent more time traveling than I have.
It keeps me out of trouble, Your Worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
Liliana is somewhere laughing her fucking ass off. She knows I don't like Mother Giselle.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, Your Worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
She does not want to be here.
A final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Orlais sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
The Inquisition still has work to do. We can't let someone's fear push us into disbanding.
Then I wish you luck in the negotiations to come. Make her watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
I think she has a custom complexion, but I can't be sure because the lighting's fucking shit. So pissed off about the lighting in this game. So bad. Sometimes we'll have really good lighting moments, but a lot of times it's really bad. Like Rip Cullen and Rip Dorian. Lighting. The fucking lighting!
Well met.
Oh, too close. Too close. I want a close-up of her face. I think she's wearing a custom one. It doesn't look stupid shiny. Yeah. Cassandra's is a lot more shiny than hers. I can live with it. A lot less freckles, but not super noticeable unless you're really close to her face, and that doesn't happen very often. Also, I don't have to do the Palace of Thetis again. I hate doing the Palace of Thetis. We're having to redo frickin' Frosty. Can I not get anything right now? Oh, there we go. A reed. Grand Enchanter. Lothair Howardune. Oh, the first one.
I should look around.
A bone. Expensive dog treat. Wonder what that could be for. Fuck you! Hate you. It's 4 bees. It's 4 bees. Chapter 14. I hate you! The bones is for the bees.
Good day to you.
Colin. I'm glad this is the first one. Colin. Word has spread from Denerim about the summit the Inquisition will attend. The news is half rumors, but with the representatives they say are going, it's clearly serious. And the details are probably not something you can put down in a letter. I will, however, look forward to more glowing descriptions about how much you love Elysian parties. I'm sure you and Amalia will find enough danger away from the summit. You always do. Is it worth warning either of you to be careful? Branson's here. His son insists I add "Hello, Cole" to this letter. He also insists it be "Hello" and not "Hello." Your nephew is stubborn. How very familiar. Love, Mia. I'm a bad influence, is what that letter says. Inquisitor. I'm writing to you from the Hunterhorn Mountains, where I was successful in tracking down Seeker Emery. She was more shocked than most to hear of Lord Seeker Lucius's betrayal, as he was her mentor when she was just an initiate. But she is eager to help rebuild, and she has heard of a few other Seekers who might have been sent to Ravane. I still do not know how many of us yet remain, how many Lucius killed, but I know that we are recovering, and I know that we will be better this time. I confess I look forward to returning to Orlais next month. Once I would have thought that impossible. Orlais was more than the land of frustrating politics, excessive ornamentation, and responsibilities I did not want. But now that friends wait for me there, it's almost a home. Cassandra. Can we talk about how I can't say most words, but I said ornamentation completely correctly without stumbling? I'm glad fixing the paintings gives me strength. Let's go up, straighten the painting. +2 strength. Inquisitor. Greetings and salutations from beautiful Kirkwall. The sun is shining, the seabirds are screeching, and almost nothing in Hightown has fallen into a sinkhole and ended up in the sewers in over a month. The red layering cleanup in the gallows is going better than expected. Nobody misses having Meredith fused to the flagstones, eerily glaring at everyone. The city guards celebrated finally getting her out of there by holding a completely impromptu parade. Several Lowtown residents composed a song on the spot with lyrics to the effect of "Thank the Maker, the crazy cursed Templar is gone," which was remarkably catchy, despite or maybe because of the fact that it was mostly just swearing in tune. Even with all of this stellar progress, it looks like I'm stuck here. Channels in the harbor were completely changed by falling debris a few years back, which led to a lot of ships getting wrecked, coming and going, which only made things worse. And when we had rifts open and weird glowy jade rocks appear out of there, incidentally, thanks for closing the rifts. Now, the only hope for repairing the harbor is to send guys with pickaxes to clear the rocks. Ever try to hire miners who are also divers, Inquisitor? There aren't many, and even fewer are happy mining glowing shit from the Fade. This is going to take a lot of my coin to fix. What up, Charter? Iron Bowl. Thank you for sending the Chargers to assist in dealing with the demon attacking Montfort. Their assistance was most appreciated and many lives were saved. The Iron Bull and his Chargers have prevented another civil war from sweeping across Olay with their efforts in Prenadale. The Iron Bull in particular defeated the would-be usurper in combat. We must protest the actions of the Bull's Chargers in South Reach. While the presence of demons and Templars corrupted by Red Laring is undisputed, the necessity of your dwarven miner collapsing the better part of a mountain on the enemy forces was hardly necessary. The Bull's Chargers were of great assistance in driving back the demons that attacked the shores of Lake Calenhad. The elf who calls herself Dalish was particularly helpful, and I look forward to her promised explanation of how Dalish archery techniques can break walls of ice or dispel magic barriers. Excerpts from letters of thanks relating to the activities undertaken by Bull's Chargers over the last. The bees! Actually, what colors do I have? It's all the same because it's custom. Conduct becoming of the Inquisition. To all members of the Inquisition, it has come to my attention that I must remind everyone of the type of behavior expected from us during this exalted council. It is natural to wish to hold our heads high, but remember that we are guests of the Imperial Court. It is upon us to behave with good grace, propriety, and restraint. If you are unsure of how to address someone of gentle birth, my lord or my lady will suffice. If you are fearful that you have overstepped an unknown protocol, speak with your commanders. If they are not available, seek me out. Over-imbibing is strongly discouraged at all times. If you are steered into an argument about the Inquisition's politics, politely excuse yourself as quickly as possible. Please do not engage in these debates. All else fails, trust sense and common courtesy to guide your actions. Sincerely, Lady Montilier. So much reading. Carter's notes are an encryption she developed with Leon over the last couple years. DM's intentions seem sincere. Agent in Palace at party tonight where CM is attending. BP left notes at drop as promised. Servant in green livery seen leaving guest wing of Palace at odd hours. Possible tryst. Madame LV, second cousin, is a bard in deployment of Duke WM. Lord at WG plans to meet Lady GD tonight. Neither of their spouses know. Lord RW plans to meet Lady SR tonight. Their spouses do know. Lord RW's wife encouraged RW to step out with SR so she could have some peace and quiet to herself. At least it's with consent. It's from Dorian! Inquisitor, it was good to hear from you, my friend. For months I've had only the society of Maveris' fledgling Lucerne party. Fledgling Lucerne. Brain broke. Junior members of the Magisterium so filled with fire and zeal, and so widely inept at politics. May keeps a bucket of ice on hand in case one accidentally immolates himself. At least I give you the wrong impression. We are making progress, but it will take a great deal of skill to keep the Lucerne, saying that incorrectly, alive through the usual schedule of Monrathis scheming long enough to become a real political faction. Fortunately, they do have me. I'm sorry to hear that politics are plaguing you as well. Must be something going around, like pestilence or an Elysian fashion trend. Hopefully Josephine can diffuse the Ferelden outcry and persuade the Orlesians to stop circling you with collar and leash. You know, she always did love a challenge. I'll find an excuse to make a trip south soon. We should really catch up in person, don't you agree? Dorian. I love him! Charter.
Well met, your worship.
Great talking to you, Charter. Well, hello. She's flooding right into those plans. Countess Devoir wants a stateroom set aside from 3 to 5 in the afternoon for her daughter's harp practice. Must have a window on one side and a balcony. If she proposes a recital, refer her to the seneschal. I don't want to read all this. I don't think it's super important. I'll eventually read Hard in Hightown. Isn't one of these... There's a painting in here that needs... Apparently not. Hello? Phone! For the beers! These are very loud. Let's talk to Cassandra!
Oh,
Hello?
Is everything all right?
Look at the little hearts.
yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
Yes, I am. You seem distraught.
This seems serious.
It's not about me. It's about you. Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Am I dying, Cassandra?
I should sit. Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
I'm concerned.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend, no matter what anyone might tell you.
I really can't imagine what you mean.
I'm talking about marriage.
Marriage?
Am I getting married?
Is not hard on the eyes, I'll give him that. But if you truly intend to... You're not proposing to anyone. I
Knowledge!
am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
Woo love!
I might get married. I've thought about it.
I suspected as much. Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
My hair's clipping so bad. Read. Forms of Temptation by Danelle Mithril. If found, please return to Lady Yvette Montelier. Okay. But Cassandra, do you want the romance novel too? Why is everyone just like making out? Phone. Except for these two ladies. Hell is this? What the fuck is- I've never seen that before. Pair of paddles. Interesting. Nothing in here, right? Other than like all my crafting shit. I don't he's going to- he's human, right? He's human.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
You're useful to have around, Cole.
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs.
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Oh, Cole, good day. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
Love is in the air!
I'm pleased for both of you.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness found in Cole is rare indeed.
Her songs bring happiness to those who hear, and I can make her happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
Very good. Hello? Gilded horns drink my youth. We got the golden nug, the hissing drake, the benediction, the emerald valley, the night of shame, the randy dowager. Night of shame, okay. Sarah's past and now things. Lost another book. Stop leaving them places. Lower journal entries by Sarah. Also several sketches of Skyhold with impeccable cross-hatching. Moving again, less stuff, more things, people things. Too many valsome things. Name less stupid, Orlais. Last Jenny checked in, wasn't worried. Drawing of a gloved fist holding an odd symbol, mashing against the face of a chevalier. The symbol is red and smells of strawberry. Think? Traveling again and again. Been here before. We're everywhere. Back to the Winter Palace? Never good. Pack bees. Bet Varric we're in trouble. Scratch out. Varric won't take a sucker bet. In for 10 with Colin. Oh, honey. Oh, honey, you should have asked me first. Especially when it comes to Sarah. Everyone looks old and tired and fat. Who shrunk my Skyhold clothes? Scratched out. Piss! Don't say the Inquisitor's hands looks bad. It looks very bad. Is Whittle here? Why do I go anywhere there's no Whittle? A drawing of Sarah and Dagna silhouetted by an explosion of bees. By an explosion. Bees. And exploding bees. Hargers in the palace? No one will be sleeping. Rainier hugs harder than Blackwell. Still beauty. Josie is best here. Sandra needs to punch something or she'll explode. Everyone? They never call on everyone. Liliana knows something. Do it. Position's in trouble.
Inquisitor Herald. Glad to be back for whatever it is this lot have shoved up their sleeves. Just right up in there.
That's it? It's been some time.
Well, we don't know what's what, so what's there to go on about? It's Inquisition business, innit? That's all we are. Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us. Then there'll be something to talk about. Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us. Then there'll be something to talk about.
Thank you. Oh, that's all? Okay. Full creme. Why can't romance you? No one tell Colin.
Your worship, I'm glad you're here.
No one tell
I
Colin!
need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
It's for his birthday.
I'll see what I can do, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during Orlesian unification under the reign of Mafarath's son, Isarath.
This is painful for all of us.
It It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade. Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
God damn it.
Did you know
I can blather on
that
about shit.
Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Ternirs, governed by Terns. Inside those are cities and Arlings ruled by Arls, and then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
I'm all out of ideas. If we were romancing him, we could talk about sex toys. And then you can complete it without giving up.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Sure you can. They must have that thing almost across the room by now, right?
Rude.
Ben Hasrath. Remember?
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys. You got me.
That's so cute. Now let me talk to Krem, damn it.
Hey, boss.
I want to talk to Krem. This is rude. How dare you? Who's behind Cole? Cole and Sarah. Who's back here? Oh, Josie's up top. That's why. Blackwall. Strange that it didn't say Rainier.
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
I gave you my word we would talk, and I never break my word.
Easy there. I was just teasing.
Every
So
single
tell me
time.
everything that happened while I was away.
Long conversation.
And after the betrayal and what I put those men through, my sorries were worth about as much as shit.
Are you glad you at least tried to apologize?
It's hard to say. I go back and forth most days. They needed to know that there's a way to come back from anything. And I wanted to help them if I could. I thought going up there on the gallows was difficult. This was worse. 100 times worse. Anyway, it's nice to be back, though I'm not sure what to think of this council. No matter what, you know you can always count on my sword arm and my friendship.
You know, I'm glad you say that because I wasn't actually sure if we were friends or not.
If that's your sword arm, I think I'm better off without it.
Think you can do better?
Yes, my mage strength can definitely do better. Colin's been training me. How that works, right? Wager. How many wagers? I'm glad they're using only initials and the one someone like outs Leonard. Will I ever catch a Harlequin? Probably not. Josie then, Varric. Mileage. Woo, mileage. Josephine. Dear Inquisitor Llewellyn, Commander Cullen has reviewed the soldiers. I have written and received so many letters from the Elysian court. Our birds practically blot out the sun. We are as prepared for this exalted council as we will ever be. I know this past year has been full of formal meetings. Goodness knows I've attended many myself. But this one will truly test the alliances and friendships we have worked so hard to build. If I may offer you any advice, Inquisitor, it is this. A ready smile, and remember we have their attention because we are to be reckoned with. Respectfully yours, Esther Montelier. It had nothing to do with Josie over the last few years. Liliana. Thank you so much for your kind inquiries. I am doing very well, although I have been quite busy selecting new staff for apartments at the Grand Cathedral has taken me so much longer than expected. And if you wouldn't mind, I would like to borrow Scout Harding for a few weeks to help me find more nugs. I cannot possibly hire anyone to a permanent position without first observing them in a room full of baby nugs. And all the litters I have on hand are nearly fully grown. In any case, I should see you soon at Halam Sharal. Till then, Liliana. That has to be one of the weirdest, interview processes. Loot. Crumpled silk napkin. What do I do with all this? Hoard it. Why? I don't know. Cole. Interesting that Cole's is up here, not Collins. Inquisitor, your suggestion regarding the young man Cole was excellent. He displays an uncanny ability to locate missing people. When hostile forces held our agents and we feared they would be killed if we approached, Cole was able to reach them without being detected. While he has been less useful overall at extracting intelligence, I have learned to trust his instincts about whether a target is trustworthy or malicious. Per your request, I have limited his assistance to rescue operations or attacks on clearly hostile forces. Whatever magic lives in this young man's mind, it would be poorly served by the less pleasant necessities of our work. His remarks about my family, while not germane to the mission at hand, were also greatly appreciated. Yours, Charter.
A pleasure. It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Damn.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable.
Fair enough.
The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence.
Why is she walking so funny?
No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
What have you and Colin been up to?
Then why can I still see those wheels turning in your head?
Work carries a certain momentum. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you've worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
I do wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halam Sharal.
It's strange. Those were somehow simpler times. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
Why not? Josephine, I put myself in your capable hands.
Splendid! I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
stunned, speechless.
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
It was something.
That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Truly.
That part with the glittery, and they actually set fire to... Yes, I truly enjoyed it.
So strange.
Then I call tonight a great success. Oh, look! The encore signal!
She's like, oh no, please no more. Why was it such menacing music? I don't remember if there's anything up here right now. Bone. Bone. Another chapter of Harding Hightower. If in this comic with Harding and Varric, if there's not at least one Harding Hightown joke, I'm very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Severin?
We'll handle this.
Too loud to be Varric.
The Prince of
Poor Bran.
even wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for
course
me
she
to
did.
deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
Are you in some kind of trouble? What's happened this time?
So suspicious. I'll have you know I've never been convicted of anything. Officially.
So I
This is
thought.
Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount
Provisional Viscount.
of Kirkwall.
And what are you doing now?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss.
Sir.
Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
That's fantastic. You'll make an excellent Viscount.
I think the nobility figured, after Dumar and Perrin, what's the worst that could happen if we put the dwarf in charge?
No, fair
They
enough.
voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a comtesse now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. I also drafted an alliance with the new elf-led city council of Wycombe, so Clan Llewellyn has some political muscle to flex now.
That needs to be reviewed by...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
Someone mentions my family for the first time in 3 years. My god. You think Colin and Lavelle never made it up to Wycombe?
This is possibly too much, Varric. I don't know what to say.
That's nothing. Practically nothing. Don't mention it. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really?
That's cool.
So much better than I thought.
Thank you. I'm
She's not that
touched.
dog.
A little
Chaotic.
bit horrified by this key now, but still touched.
Please don't give anything else away.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
Oh,
I
definitely.
wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any
I'll bring
public
Colin.
buildings this time.
You'll love that. He probably won't, but you'll love that. I'll love it too. It'll be a great time.
Please, move along.
It'll be a surprise for him. Loot. Gold cravat. Ooh, a reed. Dash. Half-finished poem. Skin like gauze across the sky. I sigh and fall in evening's lakes. The pool of which deep as your eyes, and eyes of which pierce like wakes, drakes, heartaches, cakes, makers. I hope my lady's patient.
All's well, it seems. Same old.
Who are you talking to? No, my inventory! Everyone's here. Oh shit, I can put my shit back on. Now that I know it's not fucking broke. Maybe it is broke. It froze, you guys. It froze. Maybe it is broken! Oh, no, no, no. I want more than an hour of gameplay. We're going to load back in. I'll go sell shit. I don't know where it saved though. I don't know when the last save was. I'm hoping it was after we talked to Varric, but I don't know. Alright. That. So you don't have to hear all the things being closed. So we're not going to put that back on. At least not today. I'll test it with my other. I'll test some stuff out. Anything, we can always have just like the normal ardent blooms. That's not that big of a deal. I can't have my favorite armor. It's fine. I can live. I just want to know where it last saved me. How many times is Trespasser gonna crash on us? Now that we can get to the palace. I already lost count of how many times it crashed on us before we got to the palace. Far too many is how much? Why was it the music from the play?
I'll be here if you need.
Okay, so it was right after we talked to him. Let's go pick up the cravat. Actually, let's go sell stuff. Are you gonna sing the song?
A soldier, a savior, a hero, a leader, inquisitor fought for our souls. A battle, a breach, the one we beseech to protect our lives and our homes. Now, how do we follow? The battle is all but won. Peace can't last forever.
Right back. I need to sell shit. Okay. We're going to call it here. I think my Dalish armor is broken. Just maybe. Just maybe. But we should be fine. I was able to click on the healing hat. The healing hat was fine. I think it's because I have like a texture override on the armor. But it's in my DAI mods, which means I have to completely undownload Frosty and then re-download Frosty. I'll see if we can get our dress back. But I think the hat's safe. The armor is not. We'll keep the armor, but instead of having the leather like it's had, like for the arms and the legs, we're gonna go back to the metal, kind of like Meryl's from 2. But I mean, at least we know now, and not when we were trying to like go into battle. So we've talked to Cole, Josephine, Sarah, Sandra, and Varric. So we have left Dorian, Liliana, Cullen. We also talked to Blackwall. So we talked to all of our rogues, all of our warriors. We only have one mage. I wonder if Vivian's actually there, if she's just there. I mean, it doesn't make sense for her to be there. That'd be weird, but kind of cool. So Cullen, Liliana, Dorian. I get to go see Tegan. Poor Tegan. Okay. I would do a raid, but I'm going to try and fix this now because I will probably forget. We are going to, I'm going to try and do a stream on Sunday. I was hoping we'd get a lot further into this game. I thought we'd at least have like at least one round of, you know, like fights. We spent like what, almost 3 hours? Around 3 hours just doing tech thing, like freaking technical difficulties for 3 hours. I got like an hour or so of just talking to people and reading things. Now we know we have to fix this one thing, and then everything else should be fine. I'm just gonna leave the dress out of it. Leaving the dress alone. Just removing shit at this point. The problem with a lot of these older mods, they don't have any, like, actually, before I go real fast, let's look if there's a thing for this. Let's see if there's a fix. Download history. Nope, not that one. Is in the next page. This one. It does not work. Shit does not work with thing unless there is another file that I just did not download. No. Why is there... Oh, because I took the leather one. This is all leather in it. Unless it's all in the same file. Yeah, there's this one thing. I break in Trespasser. Report a bug. It doesn't work in Trespasser. How does... It was made in 2018. You'd think they had, like, tested it in Trespasser at least. Could it be that is the tintable version? And it's the combination of those two mods? I don't know. Oh well. She's moved on to metal. I guess. Okay. That's the one we're removing. That really sucks. Could read. I don't know. We're gonna stop here so I have still have energy to fix it. I'm thinking like maybe like 6 o'clock Sunday for a stream. Keep your eye on the Twitter and the Discord. I'll throw those in chat. We'll do a Dragon Age Day stream. I was hoping to finish this game, but like I was hoping to finish on Dragon Age Day, but that's probably not going to happen now. But next week we'll probably be finishing this game. And then moving on, I don't know if we're going to do Mass Effect right after this, or we might do Boyfriend Dungeon. I think that'll only be like 1 or 2 streams though. We'll see. I've had that game forever and I just haven't played it. I also haven't played Mass Effect, so we'll see how that goes. But Sunday, more Dragon Age for a great Dragon Age Day, hopefully. It doesn't crash over and over and over again. For the love of everything, please don't. Alright. I will see you all Sunday. Have a good night. Morning, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I will see you next stream. Bye. Nice, Beth.